Hi, my name's Diane Martinez, and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Conscious Creating Life Coaching. I'm a certified holistic life coach, and this is my 5th year of having my life coaching practice. And I'm excited to start my YouTube channel because this is such important work, especially these days, it feels like. You see, each of us, whether we realize it or not, are creating our experience of life by the beliefs that we hold, the thoughts that we think, and the words that we say. Now, if we're not aware of the creative power of those things, usually the creating we do is just kind of haphazard, usually with less than optimal results. But when we bring our awareness to it, and that's what this is about, it's about awareness, not perfection. When we bring our awareness to that creating, we bring awareness to our beliefs, our thoughts, and our words, then that creating becomes purposeful. We do it with intention, and life gets so much better. Again, not perfect. Life will always have its challenges, and that's okay. That's why we're here. But it's just you start to feel less like a victim and more like just an active participant, a creator in life. And that's a huge improvement, I think. So, as we are just starting a new year, 2025, just getting underway, I wanted to talk to you about creating that new year. You know, everybody wishes each other Happy New Year, and the new year seems like, such bright possibilities, right? It's a blank canvas, something we can create this new year, and we're thinking about the goals we want to achieve and the visions we want to realize. And that's all great. But if we don't change the thoughts that we're thinking, we're going to keep creating the same old thing over and over and over again. So, as I like to say, a new year needs new thoughts. If you truly want this new year to be new, different from the last year, more maybe so you can experience more success, more harmonious relationships, greater health, just more fun being you, which is my favorite definition of success. How much fun is it to be you? Then we need to think thoughts that support that. So what does that look like? You might be thinking, Diane, I have no idea what you're talking about. What thoughts are you referring to? I'm thinking about here the thoughts that we say to ourselves in our mind. Things like, oh, I'm just hopeless at organization, or it's too hard to get in shape. I'm just not an athlete. I can't do this. I'm too old for this. I'm too fat for this. I'm too whatever. I'm such a hot mess. Those thoughts might seem benign. It might seem like, oh, I'm just being silly. That's just what I say. But the universe, our subconscious, just takes us at our word. And when we say we're old or incapable or lazy or stupid or whatever way we put ourselves down, our psyche takes that in. Those words have creative power. So if you want a better new year, let's think better new thoughts. Thoughts like, I'll give you some here to start with. How about, I love and accept myself as I am. I'm a work in progress, and that's okay. I embrace progress over perfection. Things like that. They're just, it's not a lie. We're not saying that, oh, I'm a supermodel and richer than you can imagine. No, we're not talking about fabrication here, but just speaking words of kindness and love to ourselves and possibility. As an example, I was over at a dear friend's house for lunch, and as we were getting things together, she got something out of their fridge and dropped it. It was a sealed container, and it remained sealed. Nothing spilled all over. But she said, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm like, don't say that. Don't say you're an idiot because you dropped something. Like, oh, you're human. How about, oops? I think that would be a great response. Just, oops. The words that we say, I'm going to just keep saying this again and again and again because it's such an important concept to get. The thoughts that we think and the words that we say have tremendous creative power. So if you're starting maybe a new eating regimen or new exercise program, our mind likes to jump into that and tell us that, oh, this is so hard, or you can't do this, or this is hopeless, you never stick with anything. Those are the old thoughts. To create a better new year, think better new thoughts like, I'm learning a different way to be. I'm learning a different way to think. I'm learning how to nourish my body better. I'm learning how to move my body in a way that I can feel stronger. Think thoughts that support your growth and your success. To put yourself down, to speak negatively. I know our friends love that, right? When we get together and it's like, you're worried about your thighs, look at my ankles, they're so chubby. We love to complain and be negative about ourselves. But that really does not serve us well at all. It really hinders feeling good in ourselves, being successful, just seeing ourselves as a worthy, whole, complete human being. And the truth is, you're far more than your body, mind, and spirit. So, training your mind to release those negative thoughts and to say positive ones. When you make a mistake, when something goes a little bit wrong, oops, I'll be more careful next time. Don't make self-deprecating remarks. If you want to stick with something new, talk yourself up. I don't have to do this forever. I just need to do it today. Those new thoughts create a new reality. So as we're rolling into 2025, I encourage you, I invite you to listen to the thoughts that you're thinking. Be aware of those ones that are critical of yourself or negative in nature, where you're putting yourself down or you're just forecasting doom and gloom over what you're trying to achieve. Stop those, do a pattern interrupt, and see if you can't substitute a better new thought for that. One that allows for possibility, becoming. Nobody expects a 3-year-old to tie their shoes correctly the first time, to, eat a dinner without spilling or doing anything. And we don't look at them and criticize them and say, you're going to be a lousy adult, you can't even put your shoes on or something. Of course not. I hope not. What a horrible way to speak to a child that would be. But the thing, my friends, is that inside we are that little child. And when we speak to ourselves in ways that, where we're putting ourselves down and being critical and predicting gloom and doom, that child within us hears that. And just like a child in real life, if you had your child or grandchild or niece or nephew, whatever, if you said that to them, they would probably tear up and start crying. Our inner child does that too. Let's stop doing that to ourselves. In this new year, let's think better new thoughts. Thoughts that support our growth and development, that allow for our humanity, and thoughts that will truly create a better new year. That's it for now, my friends. I hope that was helpful to you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.